Evening all, and welcome back to episode 31 of season 7 of Factory Town, where for the last 3 episodes we've been building this wonderful system here to create some magic books for us, or enchanted books, which is awesome. They do sell for purple coins, and I think we are going to actually tap into this and start selling them. We have stamina spell books being sold. Or well, we don't actually. We will have stamina spell books being sold. But they only give us yellow coins, which is not what we want. We really want purple ones. Because we don't have a great deal of purple ones coming in. It's slow, it's steady. But we need them because over here we need to unlock elemental extraction, which requires mana crystals and other bits and pieces. So let's do that. Let's tick that. And it'll slowly input from here and slowly go and start using our coins. So we need a way to fix that. We've delivered a single train's worth of stuff here and got this all going here, so we don't. This is all sort of self-feeding now. We are having issues with the grain mill's not getting enough goods. That is because the chute can't keep up, but not only that, the actual grain itself runs out. You actually run out completely of grain on the ground. So I'm going to upgrade the chutes to start with. Let's do that. Let's upgrade the chute. Let's put a second chute in. See, this one's doing fine because this one has the default amount on the ground already, so it's got way more grain to pick up, whereas these ones are all on brand new grain that's just been planted, so yeah, they're struggling a bit. Okay, I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to drag out along there. So I'm going to remove this and we are going to go press the wrong button. 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, and then we're going to build a splitter on top as well. And that should help that go, but it won't, because as I said, these are all struggling to keep up. They will eventually catch up. Everything will work fine. Really, I should have had all 3 farms go into like a central barn and then have that go out, but then that would defeat the whole object of this being kind of linear. But then the foresters don't, so maybe I should have. Maybe I should have put all the farms into a central barn and then had the barn go out between all of them. I feel like that would have worked a little bit better. But hey ho, this is full, so it doesn't matter. What we're going to do is we are going to see, I'd never put normal spellbooks in here. Didn't think of that. Because I never really wanted to do normal spellbooks. What do we need to make the strength one? We need earth crystals. Right. Stop. What are you? You're sending mana crystals around the world at the moment. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You'll be replaced at some point once this is done. But we're going to get to the point where we're going to start making other things. It was also pointed out that maybe we should start working on mana pipes, because that would make a lot of sense. The mana pipe system allows you to transport goods via pipes. Allows you to transport magic goods via pipes. So I wouldn't necessarily need a train driving around here. We could just have a pipe going out to wherever we need to go to. I've kind of wanted to keep stuff above ground. You can put mana pipes and omni pipes and every other pipe above ground. You don't have to put them underground. So you can go up and around and do stuff that way. So we could do that. I kind of want to put it above ground because it makes everything look a bit busier. Makes it all look like it's used more. You know, that's why I kind of like the wagon thing. I know wagons are really slow and it would be much faster to use someone else, you know, belts or pipes or whatever to move things around, but it looks like there's stuff going on. You know, it looks like the world is in use, so I kind of like that. Yeah, okay. So making mana pipes wouldn't be a bad thing. We're not really got a use for them at the moment. Not, yeah, I can't really think of a use for them right now, but it may become useful for transporting some things around. I mean, we're going to have to do mana extraction, which requires us getting different types of shards. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do them underground. So, because that's a long delivery system. I'm fine with using trains for it, but trains are sometimes. I mean, if you just have a train going from, say, these airstones to here and back again, it's not so bad. But if we connect it to the track, it's got to come all the way down, all the way around here, all the way back again, pick up the airstones, come down here, drop them off, then go all the way around again. By the time it's done that, it loses. What's down here being built runs out of goods. So yeah, I think we will. I think we'll set up a mana pipe system. So what do we need for mana pipes? What do we need for that? Where are they made? Where are mana pipes made? They are made in a magic forge. Okay, let us copy a magic forge. Mana pipe requires a steam pipe, mana crystals, fuel, and some coins. Okay, and a steam pipe is made in a forge. And we are full on workers. Oh dear. Oh dear. And a steam pipe requires iron ore. Alright, so it's made directly from the ore. Right. Right. So we do have a problem of not having enough workers. So we need to put down more houses. Luckily we have lots of houses. So, I mean, I still haven't come up with a plan of how to do this. Want to expand it around. As I said previously, I'm kind of waiting for the update to drop so we can change some things up. But that isn't happening. That isn't happening anytime soon. Yeah, okay, so let's just put in more houses. Let's just right now put in this will be redesigned and made much larger. I mean, I could just go for it. We could just move the base over here in the center and then put the things on 5 points. Expanding the town out. Would that make sense? Kind of like that idea. Then I can just like expand this pattern out. So I need to come up with a new pattern actually. I need to figure that. I think I'll do that. I'll do that between episodes. I'll figure out a new pattern for it because my brain is probably not quite enough yet. So what we're going to do is I am just going to cut into what we have here, and everyone's going to get a neighbour or a much closer neighbour than they had originally planned for. Which is not the permanent solution. I would like everyone to have a large garden like this. Just don't really know how to do it. That's the problem. And I've got to put a little road in for them. If you're wondering why I'm putting the roads in, they've got to be put in so that the house connects to the main system. Okay. Then we just go boom, boom, boom. road. Oh, and we're full, and we're done. Okay, so it's not quite even, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. And then I think I can do this and then push you to upgrade them. Yes, I can. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. We now have 404 workers. Our worker number is not found. Oh no. There we go. And we got more houses, and we just dot them in as and when we go. I mean, this works. This works. You know, they've got a shared. You know, you can imagine you take the fence out. They've got a shared driveway in between the houses. Yeah, and then these ones have spaces to expand as and when we go. And we could fit 50 houses in here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12. We could fit 52 houses in this area, plus these bits on the side as and when we expand stuff. So yeah, okay, we have workers. We need workers. Workers are the important part here. So, okie dokie, let's get some mana. We're going to do all the mana stuff over here. So, let's see. We have some iron right here. Let's put a mine in. You're going to flatten down the terrain just there. Remove that one. We're going to flatten down the terrain again. There we go. And then we're going to put a mine right here. Facing that way. Okay. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to figure out what I need to make. So you want steam pipes, so you make 2 every 4 seconds. That's interesting. And you need 1 every. Okay, so it's definitely, yeah, 1 can deal with more than that. Excuse my sniffling. I'm hay fever. It hits me every time, and I never. I have tablets for it, and it. I don't know. Sometimes they just don't work. I swear blind. I might need to get something a bit stronger. Okay, so. I'm going to tap into this coal source here, but I'm thinking just what we don't need a huge amount. I mean, just a barn full of them, like 1,000 of them. You know, a barn full of 1,000 of them, because once you put them down, they're used. They're like belts, so it's nice to have, but you don't really use them that much. So, and we've got an elemental refinery. Awesome. We can have air purification. That's what we want. That's what we want. And that's the important one. Okay, so you need fuel, you also need fuel, and you need these crystals here. Okay, so do you know what? We can actually put you there and put you there. Then we are going to tap off of this here, down here. Up. Down here. I feel like I need to change that key. V brings up the victory conditions, but there are no victory conditions on a map like this. It says build an Omni Temple and you win, so yay. But there's no real use for them. No. It's not a map that you win on. You know, this is not that. Okay. And I'm going to say you take it out of there and go there, and also you go there. You're going to make steam pipes. You will have fuel coming in from here and that coming in from there. And now we just need to bring in the iron. I'll turn it this way so I could just cut through the trees. And what I'm hoping is I can build a path through here. What I'd like. Or can I... And I can't really go up and over. So it's got to either be a wiggly chute or something over there. I don't have any way of doing it. On there, it looks a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, there we go. Then we just grab a chute. That's the wrong button. Grab a chute. Grab a chute, thank you. There we go. This away. This away. That away. And I missed it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I don't know. Fix that corner piece up, otherwise we'll end up getting stuff stuck somewhere. Wow. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Right. So now you'll output iron. There we go. These will get priority for coal. And then once these are done for coal, we will turn this way and we'll feed these. So this is going to be a much slower process, but I'd much rather have the mana crystals get a priority. This needs to be upgraded as well, so we might move this at some point. We might move this like over here or something like that, because we're going to have our elemental extractors or refineries over here. Man. So the stuff will be picked up from here and taken over and turned into whatever crystal is required. So earth, air, fire, water. And then we can use that earth, air, fire, water to make whatever we need to make. So let's go back to our school. Let's see here. So I want so I want airship. We need air purification. Okay, and air purification is there. So we need air crystals. Okay, I don't. Well, we've got mana reactor, which does do, and omni temple construction does still require normal mana crystals. So we'll leave that. We'll leave that. So the first one we want to build is air crystals, and it would be nice to have some mana pipes for this. I've come completely the wrong way. Which we are getting. That's awesome. It would be nice to have some steam pipes as well. Now I think about it, I've not really used any steam anywhere. Steam is a very simple 50% boost to production. Just requires steam to run it. And you get steam from a steam generator and just pump it into buildings, and it gives you a free production boost. We're okay for the minute. It's not really that bad. On certain maps where you have limited amounts of things you can build, like if you had a much more limited worker supply, so you couldn't build something like this, you need to build like one farm that goes down. You couldn't build anything this size because you just don't have people for it. You know, you're limited to whatever. Then it makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't add it to the farm, but you know, you'd add it to, the grain mills, because one grain mill is more important than having multiple ones. Whereas with people, multiple grain mills just works so much better. Yeah, there we go. So we have mana pipes. Awesome. So we can pump the mana from here into our refineries. We're going to flatten down a mountain here. Again. That's remove resource. That's not the correct button. Definitely not the correct button. Run that forward to there. Then we're going to flatten down this whole mountain. And we're going to get rid of the lake. Yep, awesome. Right, and then this is going to become our place. So I did say I was going to leave the pear trees. We're not. Goodbye, pear trees. They're going as well. Okay. So, all right. Let me pause the game for a moment, because I'm just. I don't think we need the train coming up here doing mana crystals anymore. Because they're only used in one place right now. They're only used right over here for our research. They're not going anywhere else. And anything else that it's used for is going to be pretty much here. And then when we try and unlock airships, we can just have airships go over and deliver to the school. So I think we're going to chop off that. I'll leave the rail in. Because we're going to want to come in and we're going to want to put in some more mana forges here to make the other books. I want to see if I can move this rail back a bit, actually. So, what if we did... We're going to be... We've got strength, we don't need stamina because we've got stamina already. Cure and protection spellbooks. So we need 3 of these. Like that. What does the books require? They require books, they require gems, they require that, and they leave gem. Alright, so it can be way smaller than that. We can put this down to like here. Let's put 3 in between them, like that. And then we would have that one output there, this one output here, this one output here, and then we'll just put in a recharger next to each one. What's the timing on these? 6 seconds? Yep. Recharge takes 4 seconds. So put down a recharger next to each one, and they'll be all self-sufficient. We just need to deliver one lot of goods to it. Okay. But I do want yeah, so we don't need these. We don't need. You know what? I'm gonna delete that. Oh, there we go. Okay. And what if we did I'm trying to make some space so I can move this rail back a bit. That's all I'm after here. I mean, what if I actually did put the 4th one in? Or the I don't have any more. What if I did put the 4th one in? So we would make all the spell books here, and we would just never transport the other spell books. Or never get them out there. We'll just turn off the worker for it. So strength. So you'd be stamina, and we just always have no workers in you at all. Then we'll have the books come out the back, go into them. We'll have the chargers down the sides, go into them. That'd be fine. We can then put a station. Yeah. Then this station can have all the books. 1, 2, 5. Nope. Then we don't ever need a drop off. Bit of rearranging. Just to make sense here. When it comes to the Omni Temple, I think we'll put the Omni Temple over here as well. It would mean that we'd have to have trains bring in goods from elsewhere. We might do Omni Temple offerings with airships. Just do it that way. That makes more sense. So they drive on the right, so we're going to come down and go off here. And loop around. That. Back. Right. That. Rejoin the rail there. Does it go that way? Because then it's going to go and sell the books. The pusher can be moved to there. Okay. You can be turned around because this rail is no longer required. It might be required to come up and along. So actually, yeah, it might be required to come up and along. So what I'll do is I'll put the rail in. Because otherwise I'll forget that I need it and I'll build on it and then something will be terribly and we'll be like, oh no, the rail needs to come through here. So, not that I don't know why the rail would need to come through here, but it's there. It's there if required. And I'm going to turn off that because there should be no other train coming down here and we will capture the manor train as it comes back down. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, okay. So they're in place, ready to go for when we unlock stuff. So we just need to do our elemental extraction. An elemental refinery requires mana brick, and we're a little bit low on mana brick. I think we just get mana brick from a trade. Anyone remember where we get mana brick from? Forgotten. There. Are we selling the mana brick? Is that what we're doing? We're selling mana brick. Oh, okay. Okay. I think the issue here is that we just can't output the mana brick fast enough. That's doable. We'll just do this. A bomb. Yep. This was all prepared to be set up and to be much larger than it is and doesn't need to be, really. Not by looks things. It might do now. It might do now we're extracting low. We might need to expand this. I'm going to upgrade this barn, or we're going to upgrade it all the way. We'll have 1,000 mana brick because elemental. I mean, you only ever build so many of them, but whatever, it's fine. We've got them. We'll have them. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Still not emptying out. That's still running. I think that trade is instant. It's like one frame, which is, you know, it's so quick. It's unbelievable. It's so yeah. Dragon Punch and Stamina spellbooks. Yep. It was mentioned about selling the Stamina spellbooks and that for the yellow coins. I will sell them. I just don't want to do it right now because I want this to back up a bit so that we are more full on goods. If that makes sense. We're full on the Stamina spellbook so that when we come to research stuff, we're not taking away from that. So yeah. Okay, and there we go. We have our little train here. You're no longer really needed, so I am going to be evil and delete you, maybe. You can sit there for a minute. I think we're going to change you up to be books at some point. In fact, we want to sell the books, don't we? We want to sell books. So let's add 2 more carts to it. And let's change up. So you are not going to be any filtered. You are going to be books, enchanted books, strength book. We're going to skip the stamina book and we're going to go with cure books. We're going to go with protection spell book. Now we're never going to make any cure books, so this enchantment doesn't actually even need to physically be here. But I'm leaving it there just because it visually looks correct. That makes sense. Visually looks correct. I've also realised I've got no way of actually getting stuff into here now. I've messed that up. Because you'll come in there. You'll come in there. I know it'll look a bit weird, but it's fine. Do that. Could do something like that. Suppose it looks a bit weird, but yeah, should put the rail down there. Oh well, should have done this, should have done that, should have done the other. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I've put you there now. You can go. And yeah, you'll pick up enchanted spellbooks. Let's set up somewhere to sell the enchanted spellbooks. Where are we doing? This was specialty goods, wasn't it? There's specialty goods. Okay. So let's grab 2 wagons. Or caravans, I should say. Sorry, they're not wagons. Caravans. You are to deliver everything to there. And you are to deliver everything to there. And I should really filter them. Because they get confused. Trying to build Magic Road firing. Yeah, we might have a better way of doing this later, but if I leave him like that, what'll happen is he'll fill up just completely with stamina spellbooks and won't take anything else. So crown. Why can't I remember it? Because it's the house thing, isn't it? Because it's in the wrong order. That's why. Yeah, and I went down instead of across. That's why I can't remember it. So we want firing. And I don't want necklace. Crown, necklace. Books. And books. You... I thought I'd get rid of that. You want to be... book. Robe. Firing. Watering. There we go. Awesome. Away you go. Boom. You're going to start selling them and stuff will be awesome. So what I just said there was we were waiting to sell them. Now we're selling them. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan. We'll get some stuff going. We'll get some magic going next episode and see where life takes us from there. So yeah. Okay, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.